Welcome back. In this video, we are going to look at shape masks. Shape masks are very nice elements to add to your graphic designs. And when you talk about masking, you cover, it's just mask, right? You cover your face with a mask and that mask actually takes the shape of your face. So that exactly is what shape mask is. You have a shape and you put something into it. All right, so what can we do? We can add a photo, a texture, or something into the shape to give the shape a different dimension. Okay, so with that said, let's get started. On the screen, you can see I have an image. I have not done anything here, so it was just an image. Let's go to the next slide and I'll show you. So on this slide, I have an image as a background and I have a shape. And in the shape, there is a photo. How did I do that? That's exactly what I'm going to show you in this video. And there's so many shapes to choose from, so many icons to choose from, and so many things you can do with this. All right, are you ready? Let's get started. To start with, let's create a new slide. It's a blank slide. And now let's maybe add a photo to it. Let's see, let's pick this one, some kind of sunset or sunrise, and then we'll add another shape to it. Now what I'm going to do is click on this, right click, set as background, so we have a full canvas covered with this image. Now let's go to elements, shapes, and let's select something, one shape. We'll choose something that's very different. See, this one has some nice unique shapes. I know I just showed you with this, so maybe let's add this star. How many point star is this? I don't know. Okay, let's add this, and now we are going to convert this into a shape mask. Right now it's just a shape. What can I do with shapes? I can color them. Okay, so I can add some gradients, right? I can choose different colors and so on. That's what you can do with shapes. But what we are doing now is converting this into a shape mask, and we're going to put another image into this. So for that, you need to click on the shape. First step, click on the shape. Then look up here at the menu, the contextual menu that opened up when you clicked on the shape. Look at the second icon in the menu. It looks like an Instagram icon, but that is what is the add mask. Okay, you need to see the add mask hint text there. Once you see it, click on it. Now when you click on it, the color that we had in the shape disappeared. Now it's white, and now it's ready for us to import an image into it. So let's go back to our photos, and let's see, what shall we choose? We'll choose the sun. Okay, so we are covering the sun there, so let's choose the sun and we'll add the sun into it. Let's see which sun is good. A close-up of the sun, this one maybe. So let's add this into the image with the shape selected. Click on the image, and in a moment you should have your sun in that star. Okay, so we have the sun in the star, but it doesn't look like the sun, so we need something else. I'm going to select that image again, the shape I mean. I'm going to select some other image, because that was not the look I was going for. There's one more image. This is okay. Okay. How is this now? How is this for a star, the sun? It looks different, right? It looks different. There are clouds there. It looks almost blended in. It just gave your image a totally new look. Add some text into it, maybe on top, at the bottom, or at the side, and you can upload it into your social profile. Beautiful image. You're going to get a lot of likes and clicks. Okay, let's go to another example. Now here, what I did is on a blank slide, I added a shape, Just clicked on the shape, added the mask, and selected this image, and there we have it. Let's go to the next example. Now here is the same image, but I added another background just to give it more a dynamic look, right? It just adding some lightning, so it makes the image pop. That's all. One more example for you. Now here's something that I need you to understand very carefully. This image I got from one of the elements. I don't know which one exactly. Perhaps it's from here. I'm not sure. Could be here. But I got this image from one of the elements we have here. And I need you to take a look at this one very carefully. If you can't see add mask, it won't work. What do I mean by that? Let me show you. So this the whole black thing is the image. I forget what nut this is. Pinecone? I don't know. I've selected the image right now, and look at this. I don't see the Instagram kind of icon here. Where is it? It's not there, which means I may not be able to do anything with this image. This is an image and not a shape. So that is the difference. We are talking about shape mask, but it looks like a shape, but it's actually an image, a PNG image. So now let's go to the three dots and see. I see the Instagram kind of icon, but it says here convert to mask. It doesn't say add mask, it says convert to mask. Will it work? Let me make a copy of this. I'm going to remove this text, and now with this shape or the image selected, let's go to convert to mask. When I click on that, look what happens. Okay, something happened. It's still selected. Let's go to photos and let's add something in. We'll select an animal, a wolf. Okay, let's add a wolf into it. But take a look at what happens. All right, I don't see everything. I just see a little bit of it. When I expand this, I can see the wolf there, but this is what you can do with it. You can adjust the mask, and once I let go, I don't know where it is. Okay, here you can adjust it that way, but that's about it. That's how you use it. So here's another example of the same image, and I created another nut in the nut. So that's it. So remember, if you happen to see convert to mask, then be careful, because you may not exactly be able to position your image in the mask as you want it. Okay, so let's go to the next example. Now here's an example. I added a background gradient and this shape. I think we saw this shape earlier when we were looking through these different shapes. Okay, so I added the shape and added a flower into it, and this is what I did. One more example. In this example, I'm going to show you how you can actually group some shapes together and then create one unique mask for it. Let's create a new slide. Let's add some shapes into it. I like these paint splatters a lot, so let's choose one. Okay, let's put this one here. All right, we've added some shapes into it. I've got 4 shapes here. Now let's select all these. I'm using the shift. I'm holding down shift and clicking on each of these shapes to select all. And then right here on top, I can see an option called group layers. So I'm going to click on that and group it all. Now this whole thing is one big shape. Now let's click on that. You can notice, okay, if I click outside and I click on the shape, I can see that I have an add mask option available. Click on add mask and let's go to the photos and let's see what we can add now. Okay, let's add, oh, maybe the Big Ben. Let's add Big Ben and see. Okay, it's unique, it's different. Let's try some other image. I'm gonna click on this replace image and let's select the Tower Bridge. Does it look anything like the Tower Bridge, or do you see it? Not really, right? Okay, now it's better. Now it's better. And now we have the background there, which we can cover it up with a black. Okay, it suddenly has a very different, unique look. Or let's use the blue there. Let's say some blue like this, or this, or maybe yellow, whatever color you want to choose. Or you can use a gradient, and this whole image is yours uniquely, right? So these are some things you can do with the shape masks. Here's something else that I did. I added two shapes, grouped them together, and added corals in it with a beautiful gradient at the back. Here's one more. I added this shape, and now what can we do with this shape? But let's see what I did. So I added this in here. Can you see something in here? When you go back from the screen, or maybe you enlarge the screen and go back, you can actually see a word right behind there. Can you see it? If you notice that, put it in the comments. Do you see it? Okay, I won't tell you now, but I can see 4 letters. One word, 4 letters. Okay, so find it. Now here's another example. I have 2 shapes. I put them in the corners like to frame this particular slide. And this is what I did. I added the picture of a restaurant, and on top I have an image, the shape mask with an image for a sale, and down here a roasted turkey. Just some examples. Now here, finally, one more example for you. This is a shape that I got from SVG Repo. That's why I just put it there. And it's kind of my logo right now for this example. What can we do with this? Added the shape mask, and then put that in there, change the color, added the background, and here I can download this as a logo for my SVG Repo company, a security company. The last one now. Okay, so I got this from Iconfinder. You can get a lot of these kind of icons from Iconfinder. Click on it. If you see add mask, you can add a shape mask to it. So I did that, and in the next slide I'll show you what I did. So I've got this beautiful image, and I wanted to mask this into that shape. So I did that. I'm going to delete this now. All right, let me just drag it off screen. And there's my shape with the image in it. I can move it to, I can reposition it so that I can see all the areas of the image or of the shape, and I could do a lot more. So these are just examples of what you can do with the shape mask, and I would love for you to go in, play with this, create new shapes, new designs, new masks, and have fun. All right, by the way, let me just show you what that other I just told you, right? Here we go. That's SALE, sale. Did you see that? No? You can create some fun elements like this for your audience, right? So go ahead, try it out, enjoy, explore Plasfy shape masking, and I think you will really love it. I'll see you in the next video.